I believe one principle that's just been really helpful is to think about parenting as affection and authority. And that's the way God treats us. He is both the ultimate authority and he is our loving Heavenly Father. And so in a similar way, we want to show our children affection. We want there to be joy in the house. We want them to know that they are loved, there's grace. And at the same time, we can also have boundaries. We can have consequences. And in fact, I know that there have been some psychological studies that have come out that have found that the children that do the best, there's high affection and high authority or boundaries as well. And so those two are not fighting each other. We can easily both let our children know that we love them, we care about them, they're our joy, and we're going to discipline them. We're going to have rules. We're going to hold them accountable, that God says that children are to obey us. And because of that, we have to have some consequences when they don't. We will become friends around 20 or 25, but we should not be friends. We don't need to be friends with a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old. And ultimately, we are in the position, and I use that word deliberately, of an authority, of a parent, of an adult. And our authority is delegated from God, and it's for their good. And in today's world, we don't like authority. We think authority is bad, but authority that's functioning well is good. And Hebrews 12 talks about that God, who is our Father, is our authority as well. And so we need to carry that out as an authority, not because it's our idea, but because we're on some power trip, but because this is God's command to us. And in fact, Ephesians 6 tells us it will go well for them as they learn, as our children learn to obey authority, to honor authority. So it's really not about us, it's about what God says, and it will turn out well for them. And then, yes, I can tell you, you will be friends at 25. God's given you an eternal soul. Getting choked up now. God's given you an eternal soul. What higher privilege? God has not just given you a baby. They're going to live forever. And so you want to do all that you can so that your children, your grandchildren, will love and follow Jesus Christ. You want to say, as far as I know, I was faithful. I wasn't perfect. There are no perfect parents. There's no way to be perfect, but 1,000 ways to be a good parent. And as far as I know, I was faithful holding out the gospel.